Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Meenakshi Krishna Bhagavan. 2212403323 is my metric number, and I am the leader for this International Business Management Group. So our course code is SMP 20203. So our title in this assignment is International Business Strategy Exporting Country Analysis. So we choose Apollo Food Holdings Berhad Company because we decided to export Apollo layer cake, and we decided to export this product in South Korea. So our lecturer name is Mrs. Razlina binti Razali, and there are other 6 members in my group, which is Muhammad Zarif bin Azli, Fardrina binti Ramli, Mirza Izati binti Yusuf, Fatin Nabiha binti Muhammad Nur Kahim, Nurul Fatiha binti Kamaruddin, and also finally is Lamzika. So this is our group member name, and let's start from the introduction.
Hi, my name is Fatin Nabiha, and my metric number is 22124027. And now I will present the introduction of Apollo Food Industries. Apollo Food Industries, established in 1966 as a small bakery in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. It has expanded its reach to countries like Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, India, the Middle East, and Indian Ocean Island. The company is highly dedicated to producing high-quality products and services. Apollo Food Holdings Berhad has achieved notable recognition and success in various markets across Asia and beyond.
Apollo Food Holdings Berhad, a confectionery manufacturer in Malaysia, announced that it has requested and been granted a trading suspension of its share on the Malaysian Stock Exchange pending a mature announcement. There has been a past speculation about a potential acquisition of Apollo. The suspension has fueled renewed speculation of a takeover bid. Apollo's key shareholders are advancing in age with no clear succession plan, fueling rumor that the family is looking to sell the company. There have the increased M&A deals recently in the Malaysian consumer sector. Analyzing competitors' control over distribution channels, the level of customer loyalty they command, and the potential threat from substitute product arm, Apollo with the knowledge to enhance its market penetration strategies. Anticipating the entry of new competitors into the market and assessing competitors' control over the key production inputs, including labor, capital, and raw materials, empower Apollo to proactively strategize for potential challenge. For analysis, the company, Apollo Food Holdings was incorporated as a private limited company on March 5th, 1994 under the name of Apollo Food Holdings Junior Berhad, was incorporated and subsequently converted into a listed company on September 8, 1994, and Bursa Malaysia was listed as consumer sector. The company positioned in the food and beverage industry, in headquarters in Johor Bahru, Lakin. For the SWOT analysis, for the first strength is Apollo Food Holdings Berhad focus on innovation in product development and manufacturing process, showcases its adaptability to changing customer preference and market trends. The company operational efficiency in reflected its operational strategies with cost control and robust supply chain management. For weakness in this company, Apollo Food Holdings Berhad encounters challenges related to its financial condition. It could be deemed an internal weakness, specifically if the company experiences high debt level, it may face increased financial obligation in the form of interest payment and potential difficulty in securing additional financing. For opportunity to Apollo is entering the South Korean market may involve collaboration with a local distributor, retailer, or establishing partnership with key players in the food industry. By forming alliance with established entities in the region, Apollo can navigate the local business landscape more effectively and gaining insight into distribution channel and consumer behavior. It's really helped Apollo to produce or to research more about the market. Threat for Apollo is the cost of raw material is a crucial factor for companies engaging in international trades, and it can pose specifically as challenge for exporting products to South Korea for companies like Apollo Food Holding Berhad. The price of raw materials used in food production can be subject due to various factors, including change in supply and demand, weather conditions affecting agriculture output, and geopolitical events. For analysis of the industry, the food industry is attractive to new entrants due to its profitability. However, Food Apollo Holdings has significant barriers that may deter potential newcomers. The bargaining of the suppliers is moderate to high depending on the accessibility and uniqueness of essential ingredients. For pastel analysis, in evaluating South Korea as a potential market, Apollo Food Holdings conduct a true pastel analysis, considering political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors. South Korea's stable political system, occasional and active government initiatives were not the robust economy driven by a skilled workforce and innovation present opportunity for Apollo's specialized food product. Culture nuances, including culinary taste and demographic, were emphasized in the social analysis. The technological landscape, particularly in mobile technologies, influenced consumer behavior, and well-developed infrastructure facilities efficient supply chain management. Law and strict food safety regulations require meticulous adherence. In summary, a comprehensive understanding of this factor position Apollo strategically for success in navigating the dynamic South Korea market.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Mirza Izzati binti Yusuf. My metric number is 221240325. So next, I will explain about the import and export strategy. What is international trade overview? International trade overview involves the exchange of capitals, goods and services between countries. Businesses develop specific strategies to navigate challenges in global markets. Export strategy, for example, market research, which is conduct through market research to identify target markets with demand for products or services. The next one is legal and regulatory compliance, which is understand and comply with important regulation and trade policies of the target country. So, why businesses export? It is because this is the simplest way to engage in international trade with lower capital requirements. Export Management Company, which is EMC, a stand-alone business that performs tasks typically handled by a company's export department. This manages paperwork, locates export buyers, and acquires title to the items on behalf of the exporting company. There is also risk of exporting, which is dependency on a single market can be risky if buyers switch to cheaper supplier or start local productions. Local buyers may persist a lack of long-term commitment from companies that only export to them. Adapting to market dynamics can continuous assessment of market dynamics and potential shift in buyer behavior. So we move to the next slide, which is advantages of export strategy in South Korea. The first one is exporting Apollo nourishment to the South Korean, promising opportunity for expanded benefit to the company. And then Apollo can set up a solid nearness in South Korea and accomplish noteworthy development within the local. The next one is exporting to the South Korean market would let Apollo get money from different places. The next one is can improve the brand's image by showing good qualities is important. And then it will make it easier for the two countries to share high-level technology and knowledge. Exporting Apollo food to Korea can help the local farming grow and advance. It also can create jobs, share cultures, and opens up more choices for customers. So the next one is disadvantages of export strategy in South Korea. Apollo Food could have to compete with those manufacturers, which may also affect its potential to gain great market share. Entails navigating various change trade boundaries and rules, import quotas, and compliance. Apollo Foods' logo attention may be confined in South Korea, especially as compared to famous nearby brands. And then, overcoming language obstacles and successfully speaking with South Korean partners, stakeholders, and purchasers is essential for making sure business fulfillment. The geographical distance between Apollo Foods production facilities and the South Korean market can present logistically disadvantages, including transportation costs, and potential delays. It also may contain giant greater expenses related to production, transportation, advertising, and marketing, and compliance with food safety rules. That's all from me.
Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Meenakshi. So let me explain about the manufacturing and licensing strategy. Manufacturing is the process of converting resources, raw material or component into finished goods using a variety of labor incentive techniques, equipment and also the production techniques as well. So what is the advantages of manufacturing in South Korea? First is about the quality control and assurance. The manufacturing plant in South Korea allows us to have more control over the production process and guarantee that Apollo Layer Cakes live up to the high standards Korean customers have set. So furthermore, producing Apollo Layer Cakes domestically in South Korea cuts down on the time and expenses of shipping our nation's layer cake abroad. The product may become more competitive in the market as a result. So moreover, South Korean manufacturing provides changes for improved localization and also the cross-cultural understanding. This includes marketing collateral, packaging, designing and promotional activities that are customized to the culture norms and also the preference of Korea. So what is the disadvantages of manufacturing? First is about the market acceptance risk. This is because Apollo Layer Cake might not be as well liked in South Korean market as anticipated because of cultural difference, safe taste preference or the competition from well-known brand locals. So next one is about the competition from the local brands can be challenging to our Apollo Layer Cake. This is because local brands may have built strong brand recognition and also the trust among the customer in South Korea. So logistically difficulty. So handling the syndication of supply chains, logistic and also the transportation in international market can make it harder to maintain consistent product quality and on-time delivery. So next is about the licensing. A legal arrangement known as licensing gives the owner of intellectual property IP rights authorization to use those rights under a specific conditions such as royalties, fees or other considerations. So one of the advantage of the licensing strategy to export Apollo Layer Cake to South Korea is market access and also entry. In this case, licensing allows for quick market entry without the requirement to set up infrastructure or manufacturing facilities. Then the risk involved in setting up production facilities or starting businesses in new markets are reduced by licensing. It lowers the initial investment cost, which includes the production, distribution and also infrastructure costs. And additionally, licensing allows the Apollo Layer Cake brands to expand into new markets without requiring direct manufacturing involvement. It contributes to increasing product visibility and brand recognition in South Korea. So disadvantage. So loss of control is one of the certain risks if we export Apollo Layer Cake to South Korea by licensing strategy. In South Korea, outsourcing a production, quality control or marketing to a license entail giving up some degree of control over the creation, promotion and distribution of goods. Next one is about there is a chance that Apollo won't maintain its quality standards or the brand image to the level that our company expect. So variation in license, product quality, packaging or marketing approaches can reduce the value of a brand or result in deception. And final one is about the well-established religion rival or shifting market condition could saturation or changes in consumer preference may have an impact on Apollo layer cake's viabilities. So that's all what I study about the manufacturing and licensing strategy in South Korea. So that's all from me. The next slide will be presented by the next presenter. Thank you.
Now I would like to present about franchising. First, franchising is a business model in which the brand, business model, and method of operation are licensed to individual or independent entrepreneurs, also understood as franchisee. And the franchise model is mainly a business model consistent of the condition of franchisor, franchisee, franchising acquisition, and so on. Next, requires a franchise agreement, which refers to the preparation of legal contract between the franchisor and the franchisee. Franchising agreements are usually for a fixed term, and when the contract terms are reached, the franchisee has the option either to renew or not renew the contract. Next will be advantage of franchising. First, franchising will help Apollo to better understanding of the local market. Local franchisee has a better understanding of the South Korea consumer and knowledge of Korea consumer professions, overall market trends, and regulatory requirements. Second is help Apollo faster and broader rapid expansion. Local enterprises help Apollo gain a strong foothold in the South Korean market and help the brand penetrate different regions and cities faster. Last will be share the risks. Through the franchise model, Apollo does not need to take on the start-up and ongoing capacity associated with opening a new business. Thus, reducing the risk Apollo need to take on, and also reducing the expense that Apollo need to bear. After that is the advantages of franchising. First, culture difference. Misrepresentation can have a serious impact on a brand, and if the brand does not meet local expectations, it will having an impact on the brand's reputation and success. Next, law and regulations. Apollo need to understand local laws and regulations beforehand, a process that can be complicated. Next will be intern competition. Breaking into the existing market share, the gaining a share of the pie will require a great deal of effort to attract consumers. Last will be issue of communication barriers. Communication barriers can cause problems for both franchisor and franchisee.
Now I will continue for the next part, which is turnkey project. The advantages of using turnkey project to export Apollo layer cake to South Korea in terms of quality is reduced bureaucratic burden and compliance risks. The partner with local expertise and established relationship can navigate the bureaucratic challenges, ensuring product compliance and a smoother entry into the market. Second political advantages is building relationship and market credibility. Partnering with a well-established local company in South Korea can introduce Apollo Food Holdings Berhad to key distribution channels. The economic advantages of using turnkey project strategy is increased market penetration through reduced entry barriers. Turnkey project often involve partnering with local distributors or companies that already possess established distribution channels and logistic expertise in South Korea, allowing Apollo Food Holdings Berhad to bypass the complexities of setting up their own infrastructure and gain immediate access to a wider customer base. Second economic advantages is it can build a brand recognition and consumer trust. Turnkey projects encourage tailoring products and marketing strategies to the specific preference and cultural nuances of the target market, allowing Apollo Food Holdings Berhad adapt layer cake offering to Korean tastes. The social advantages of using turnkey project strategy is cultural sensitivity and customization by understanding cultural norms. Turnkey project allow Apollo Food Holdings Berhad to collaborate with local partners that the production and marketing of layer cake align with Korean cultural preference, increasing the likelihood of acceptance among the target audience. Second social advantages is skilled workforce and technological advancement. South Korea emphasizes on education, particularly in STEM field. By implementing a turnkey project strategy, Apollo Food Holding Berhad can tap into the local talent pool, benefiting from the expertise of skilled workers involved in the project. The technology advantages of using turnkey project strategy is able to use mobile technology integration, which give access to tech-savvy consumers. Approach like mobile-friendly websites and application enhance the accessibility and convenience of purchasing layer cake, indirectly boosting sales and market share in the country. Second, technology advantages of using turnkey project strategy is enhanced of using e-commerce and online presence. South Korea have high-speed internet infrastructure has fueled the growth of e-commerce and online businesses. Leveraging South Korea high-speed internet infrastructure through a turnkey project strategy allows Apollo Food Holding Berhad to establish a robust online presence. There are also potential risks to export Apollo layer cake to South Korea. One of the risks in terms of political is dependence on partners' expertise and reputation. Apollo Food Holding Berhad may become heavily reliant on the local partners' expertise in navigating regulations and building relationships. Second political risk of turnkey project strategy is limited control and transparency in decision making. Entering into a turnkey agreement can limit Apollo Food Holdings Berhad control over crucial aspects like marketing, distribution, and pricing strategies. The risk of using turnkey project strategy to export Apollo layer cake in South Korea in terms of economy is political influence on project awards. If the selection process is not entirely transparent and open, companies with political connections may have an advantage in winning contract, lead to unfair competition to Apollo Food Holding Berhad. Second economy risk of using turnkey project strategy is transfer of core competencies to local competitors. Engaging in turnkey project may involve sharing proprietary knowledge or technology. This way can potentially lead to the emergence of local competitors in South Korea. The risk of using turnkey project strategy to export Apollo layer cake in South Korea in terms of social is cultural misalignment and sensitivity. Apollo Food Holdings Berhad will face miscommunication, misunderstanding, and strained relationship with local partners and customers. Second social risk of using turnkey project strategy is demographic challenges and consumer preference. Apollo may miss opportunities to tailor their layer cake to meet the demands of an older consumer base, impacting the product's overall market appeal. The risk of using turnkey project strategy in terms of technology is technological compatibility issues. Changes in smartphone models, operating system, or emerging technologies could lead to compatibility issues impacting the functionality and user experience of Apollo Food Holding Berhad mobile platforms.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Zahri bin Azli and today I am going to present to you about FDI. A foreign government business or investor may purchase stock in foreign project or firm. This type of investment is known as foreign direct investment or FDI. Such a link is demonstrated by ownership of 10% or more of the voting power in an entity in one economy by an investor in another economy. Because it forges enduring and durable connection between economies, foreign direct investment is a crucial component of global economic integration. FDI in South Korea are considered one of the biggest in Asia. Korea reported foreign direct investment in FDI climbed by 3.2% year-over-year to USD 30.45 billion USD last year, marking the best ever performance in terms of reported amount. This was made possible by the country's robust industrial base, institutional change, and attempts to attract investment amid economic uncertainty. By 2020, Korea ranked 6th among OECD members and just the 23rd most restrictive nation out of 84 nations according to the National Index. Finding novel approaches to expand the economy via moving up the value chains, boosting innovation, and realizing the full potential of service sector is currently Korea's shared task with other OECD countries. The next is I will present to you about the pros of if Apollo decided to enter the South Korea market. The first pros is Apollo can build a new distribution hub in South Korea. This is considered as a greenfield investment. A greenfield investment is a sort of foreign direct investment when a parent business establishes a subsidiary and startups operation in a foreign nation. For example, having a distribution hub in South Korea will help lower the cost of export to countries such as Taiwan and China, and can also expand distribution to Japan and Russia. South Korea only tax 9 to 11% for a company, while Malaysia tax rate is about 15 to 18%. After that, Apollo can also use merger and acquisition in order to get into South Korea. Merger is two companies join force in order to control the market. Meanwhile, acquisition is company buying other company. It can increase market share and brand recognition. For example, if Apollo bought companies such as Lotte, it can significantly help company to increase the brand recognition. Acquiring a local company in a new market can provide instant access to infrastructure and customer care. After that, I will present to you about the disadvantages of FDI strategy in South Korea. There are many regulations in Korea, making it difficult to navigate the business environment there. Even the most experienced explorer can become entangled in the maze of delays and uncertainty due to its multi-layered structure, dispersed agency, and frequent rule modification. Uncertainty is increased by ambiguous rules, subjective judgment, and informal practice. Also, a dearth of centralized data forces one to interpret mysterious map in the dark. After that, the company also will struggle to locate clear and comprehensive guidance on the various regulations. Some regulations are written in Korea only. Requiring translation. Obtaining the necessary permit and licensing takes longer than anticipated due to delays in communication, missing documents, and conflicting interpretation of regulation by different officials. In the corridors of South Korea government, transparency can feel like a flickering candle in a labyrinth. Regulations are shrouded in ambiguity, public consultation remains muted whispers, and decisions often emerge from smoke-filled rooms. Cronyism casts long shadows where powerful conglomerates dance hand in hand with officials squeezing out fair competition. That's all from me.
Next, I will present about a recommendation. After conducting a thorough examination of franchising as a successful method for exporting, it is evident that this approach presents a strong argument for Apollo Food Industries in their endeavors to expand into international markets like South Korea. Hence, it is strongly advised that Apollo Food Industries business enterprises intending to export their products carefully contemplate franchising as a feasible and tactical choice. The recommendation is derived from thorough analysis of the franchise various key attributes, which are elaborated upon in the following sections. Included in the group are: number 1, local market expertise; number 2, risk mitigation; number 3, financial efficiency; number 4, brand consistency and quality control; number 5, global reach and network growth; number 6, adaptability and innovation. And now I will present the conclusion. Number 1, South Korea presents a balance of opportunities and risks for market entry with its dynamic market and sophisticated consumer. Number 2, Apollo Food Industries' successful franchise strategy serves as a noteworthy example of market entry into South Korea. And number 3, franchising was chosen as the optimal strategy due to its unique advantage, including local market expertise. Number 4, local franchisees play a crucial role in understanding consumer behavior, preference, and cultural nuances enabling effective customization of products. Number 5. Careful risk management and adaptability were key factors in Apollo's successful market entry, mitigating challenges associated with franchising. And number 6, Apollo's experience underscores the importance of aligning with market conditions, leveraging local expertise, and fostering innovation for sustainable growth in South Korea. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so that's all from us. I will end our video here. Thank you.